Your pet is a member of the family, just like everyone else. At Mapleview Animal Hospital, each animal is treated with the same care that they've become accustomed to in your home. The veterinarians at Mapleview Animal Hospital want your pet to feel at home, even when getting a checkup, shot, x-ray, or vaccination. Going to the vet can be difficult for your pet. Make it easy with Mapleview Animal Hospital.
Next big thing coming up in the House.
You know, the budget bills are working their way through the subcommittees and through the full committees, and soon they'll be on the House floor and the Senate floors. And so they've undergone a lot of changes from when the governor first introduced his budget. You know the old adage: the governor proposes, the legislature disposes.
Right.
There's been a lot of disposing, as near as I can tell, and so we're going to have some pretty big votes on the House floor relative to those budgets, and I've got to do the best I can to figure out what's good for Allegan County and what's not, and make sure that I cast my vote appropriately.
Mm-hmm. Of course, you passed the budget bill in pieces, so much easier that way.
We don't anymore now.
Oh, really?
The omnibus. They've got the omnibus budget bills.
The
one is for all of the state departments, and then the one, the omnibus, and then they call the other one affectionately the school bus. That's the school aid fund budget. So really, there's only two votes. When I first got elected, when the Democrats were in power, they did every budget vote separately, which from my standpoint made it a lot easier, because you could, if you're mad at the DEQ, you could vote no on them, but you could still vote yes on the DNR budget. The omnibus and school bus are a little more studying to do.
Yeah. So what's your big thing now that you are concerned about? What bills are you working on that you personally are part of?
Personally, I'm still concerned to see what we can do about dredging. Even though water levels are higher this year, we still have some navigable challenges in our waterways, and we want to make sure that people who want to bring their big boats into the Kalamazoo River, the Black River, and Lake Macatawa have the opportunity to bring those in and spend money, especially from other states. So I've got some efforts working on that. We are hearing a lot of things throughout the district of people concerned, A, about gas prices. I hear you got a trip to Indiana this weekend just to buy gas. I hope you pick me up some gas while you're down there. And B, we are hearing from a lot of people relative to auto insurance, and hearing from an awful lot of people relative to the roads. So I think you're going to see a lot of movement this spring, not only in the budget, but on separate bills that will shift more money and shift more policy decisions toward better roads and long-term efforts on roads.
Well, after a winter like last winter, everybody's ready to say, spend it on the roads, spend it on the roads.
They are, and I'll tell you, it's very interesting, Juke. We did a mailing out of my office, and we also did a teletown hall. And the two issues, typically the number one thing that comes back from Allegan County voters to my office is cut my taxes. That's the first thing I always hear. The number one and number two issues this time around were the roads and auto insurance. A lot of people were willing to forego a tax cut, and we had a surplus this year, or have one. A lot of people were willing to forego that surplus instead of tax cuts to put it toward roads and road repairs. So that I think we're kind of obligated at this point to do something. And you've seen a lot more general fund money. Keep in mind that this governor and this legislature has put more general fund money toward roads than any of our previous two governors.